Hello friends, welcome to C# Intermediate to Advanced tutorial. Now you are watching part 2 of the sub-series spanning a process. In this video, we will talk about the example which we will create in the next 4 videos. Here, if you see, we have a button called Start, and this first section is to explain how to start a exe as a process. So we took Notepad exe as an example, and here when you click the Start button, it will launch the Notepad exe. So you can also specify the path. That means you can specify a location, say for example C temp abc.txt. Once you specify the path, you can click the Start button, so it will launch the Notepad process as well as opens the document. Here the document is abc.txt. Next, here we will see how to start a batch file as a process. So we will create a batch file for this example, and that batch file will perform a copy operation. So it's simply a file or folder copy from source to destination. The copy will appear. So the operation is copy, and it expects what is the source location and what is the destination location. So let's say this is x.bat, and when you click the Start button, it will run the batch process. So before that, you have to provide the source and destination path. Here user will provide the source path. After that, they will provide the destination path. Then they can click on the Start button. So when they click the Start button, it will launch the for example x.bat. We will when we go to the demo, that time we will provide a meaningful name. So it will run the batch file as a process and performs the copy operation from source to destination location. Say for example ctemp f1 is the folder, and if you specify destination as a dtemp, all the folder content from f1 will get copied from source to destination. And this is done by running the batch file as a process. So this process example itself is a process. Right? Let's say prox.exe. That's what the build action delivers. And if you see, this is C# application itself a process, and this process will launch batch file as a sub-process. And when batch file is launched, batch file will perform some action based on the input parameter which you specify here. Here you specify copy the content of a folder f1 to the destination D drive temp. Alright, we will see that. Then here make silent. That means when you launch the batch file, and if it takes some time, say for example 5 seconds, in that 5 seconds you will see a console window in the background. So if you want to suppress that, you can make use of the checkbox make silent. So if you place a tick mark and start the batch process, it will run the task silently. That means it won't show any console window. Next, if this operation takes 5 seconds, you can also place a check mark here to tell that notify me when the batch process completes. That means here the application will provide a handler function, and when batch process completes, it will notify or it will raise the event, and that event will get handled here in the handler function. We will simply specify a message box stating copy operation completed. Alright, that's so close button, no need to explain, it will close the exe. So that's what we are going to create here in this sub-series, and along the way you will know the process and process infrastructure, all the stuff in the next coming videos. Now it's a demo time. Let's go to the demo and see the form design. Okay, here is the form design, and here we named this text box as txt path. Then we have a command button, btn start notepad. Then we have a text box, txt src path, source path, and this one is a txt dest path, destination path. Then we have one more start button. This time this start button will launch a batch file as a process, and we name this as a btn start batch. Then we have two checkboxes. We named this as a chk box, checkbox silent, and chk when closed. chk notify, okay, here we named it as a chk when closed. That's all. Here we will start our coding from next video onwards. So this form design template is available in the video description. It was created in Visual Studio 2005. So if you use latest version, you can convert that easily. So that if you are a Visual Studio 2010 or 12 or 15, 19, whatever version you use, you can easily convert. But if you have older version like 2003, then that's why here I displayed all the control names. So you have to design the form and then follow the video from next video onwards. That's all here in this video. Thank you for watching. Bye.